So I'm here representing the chemistry department at the University of Houston. And as a chemistry department, we represent virtually every kind of synthetic chemistry that you might need to use. Now, I want to point out that if you're at Baylor, you probably should go talk to Damien. And if you're at Anderson, you probably should go talk to Phil first before you come to us. But if you are interested and you can't find a collaborator, you should certainly come to us and see if there's any interest. But all types of chemistry, we do total synthesis in our department. We do peptide chemistry, carbohydrate synthesis, nucleic acid chemistry, and we now have somebody who's interested in drug delivery via polymer chemistry. And so what I thought I'd do is just give you a couple examples of people in our department and projects that they've been involved in. And Jeremy May is somebody who's done synthetic methodology. This is the blue box in the middle. Those synthetic methods have been used to make to do the total synthesis of molecules that have been of interest to other people. He's also made small molecule libraries, and some of those molecules have gone onto Cliff's screening deck. And so Jeremy would be somebody, especially if you're interested in indoles, Jeremy would be somebody that you might want to collaborate with. Lloyd Doe is a bioinorganic chemist who's interested in doing catalysis inside cells. And so if you could think about systems where you wanted to detoxify, and this is a project that he's started, where removing aldehydes from the cellular milieu in order to detoxify cells, Lloyd Doe would be somebody that you might be interested in. Greg Cooney is in our department, but his primary appointment is in pharmacy. And here's a couple projects that Greg Cooney's been involved in. This is a molecule, actually, I think he's got it in preclinical trials now. He's been interested in a number of kinase inhibitors as well as a monophosphate dehydrogenase. Carbohydrate chemistry. My colleague Cy is trained as a carbohydrate chemist. His principal projects most recently have been figuring out ways to immobilize carbohydrates on catheters in order to promote the growth of healthy bacteria, preventing infection on catheters. And so he does dendrimer chemistry as well as carbohydrate chemistry, and there aren't a lot of carbohydrate chemists around, and so he would be somebody that would be valuable to talk to. Don Coulthard, his principal interests have been controlling the chirality of molecules and developing molecules that have selected handedness, whether they're right-handed or left-handed. This is an important aspect since virtually all of our enzymes have a handedness involved. And sometimes those wrong enantiomer can cause deleterious effects. And Don has recently completed a total synthesis using his chemistry and put that molecule out on the screening deck at NCI. And Don has not done a lot of collaborative stuff yet, but I know he's interested in developing new collaborations. And then my lab, we've been rather promiscuous. We've done a lot of different things. We've made deoxypeptides that are involved in inhibiting viral entry. We've made a number of CNS drugs, mostly looking at serotonin as well as now ghrelin. We're interested in nuclear receptor chemistry, or molecules that inhibit nuclear receptors. We've made a variety of peptides. We do a lot of peptide chemistry, but also peptide mimics, now looking at GPCRs and inhibiting GPCR dimerization, as well as total synthesis. We've recently completed the total synthesis of a molecule, diziherbane, which is a selective kainate agonist. And so if you're interested if you need chemistry, if you've got a molecule from Cliff or a hit, and you want to validate that hit, it really needs to be synthesized by somebody. And you should certainly feel free to contact me. I can broker this deal. I can put you in connection with the right people. I've done that in the past with people not even in the Houston area. But we can certainly steer you in the right direction. The department website is up there, and then this is the contact information for the people I've talked about. Thanks.